How to repair wall cracks. Step-by-step instructions. Wall cracks can be unsightly. They can make your home look old and worn. Aside from being a cosmetic problem, they may occasionally signify a larger underlying issue such as structural damage. In this video, we'll show you how to fix the cracks in your wall and make it look good as new. Before you begin, it's important to determine if the crack is caused by a structural issue. If the crack is wider than 2.5 centimeters or runs across your wall horizontally, you're advised to engage a professional contractor for help with the repairs. Otherwise, if the crack is minor, you can easily fix the problem on your own. Here's how. To start with, here's what you'll need. A scraper, putty knife or penknife. A brush or handheld vacuum. Selleys No More Gaps or No More Gaps coloured cork. Sandpaper, paint, paintbrush. Once you have all the items ready, let's begin. Step 1. Using a scraper, putty knife or penknife, widen the crack to just about 0.64 centimeters or 1/4 inch. This allows you to remove any dirt or debris in the crack that may hinder the repair process and enables the gap filler, sealant or compound to fill the crack properly. For concrete walls, use a hammer and chisel instead. Step 2. Clean the crack using a dry brush or handheld vacuum to remove any dirt, paint or debris. Step 3. Fill the crack with the right product. For small cracks, gaps or holes, use Selleys No More Gaps or Selleys No More Gaps coloured cork if you don't wish to repaint your walls. Place the applicator nozzle against the crack, squeeze a small amount of product, and use a putty knife to smoothen the surface. For medium-sized cracks, gaps or holes, apply Selleys wall putty and leave it to dry before applying another layer if necessary. For large cracks, gaps or holes, use Selleys No More Big Gaps. Shake the can for approximately 20 seconds before placing the adapter on the valve. Next, spray some water to moisten the area where the product will be applied. After that, apply the Selleys No More Big Gaps to the crack up to 50% and let the foam expand and fill the crack. You'll want to remove any excess product with a damp cloth immediately and rinse your hands and tools with water. If you're applying more than one layer of foam, ensure that the surface is moistened before applying the next layer. Step 4. After the product has fully dried, sand it until it's smooth and even. We recommend wearing a face mask during this step to avoid inhaling any particles. Step 5. The final step is to paint the wall. Use a high-quality sealer like Nippon Paint 5101 Odorless Sealer or Nippon Paint Aqua Primer Sealer Undercoat to help the paint adhere better and prevent cracks from developing over time. Once the sealer dries, paint over the surface with your desired color. Remember not to rush through the paint job, especially when applying multiple coats. Ensure that the surface is completely dry before painting over the next layer. And you're done. You've managed to repair a minor crack all on your own. To recap, these are the steps for fixing a minor wall crack. First, widen the crack with a scraper, putty knife or penknife. Next, clean the crack with a dry brush or handheld vacuum. Once that's done, you can proceed to fill the crack. You may need to use different products depending on the size of the crack. After the crack is filled, you can move on to sanding the surface. The last and final step is to paint over the surface. And that brings us to the end of this video. For more DIY and how-to guides, you can check out our latest videos or visit our website in the description below. If you like our content, you can subscribe to us and stay tuned for more helpful tutorial videos. See you soon.